how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to HawkSense. I'm your host, Alex Nicolau, and in this week's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the new Spider-Man 2 update. So that will be the majority of this podcast. I might have a few other things for you guys at the end, but let's get right into it. We got this new capture card system going on. Let me know if you guys like how this is looking, because I will definitely be doing a Spider-Man 2 Let's Play in the near future. Hopefully we get some DLCs and stuff so I can do that as well. I probably will start to do that around the time maybe they get announced, because obviously we know they are coming. It's just not right away as we would like, but obviously I'm rocking the greatest suit in the game, the classic black suit. Shout out. That's a great one. Also, we do have a couple suits to check out. 8 new suits, and I'm actually rocking this one for Miles right now, but I'll save that for a second. This is my actual favorite suit in the game. It's so good. The dark blue red suit is so nice. That's like that is Spider-Man. That is Spider-Man to me. All right, but let's take a look at the suits for Peter first, since we are already here with Peter. The suits in this game aren't, the new suits, they aren't great. I'm gonna be honest. I'm content with Insomniac for having the just ability to give us these suits, because I know with all the data leaks and whatnot, they have been struggling very hard. So I am very content, and I am thankful that we did receive these suits, although they are not what I exactly wanted. And I will be ripping on them a little bit, but Insomniac, that is just because I'm not a fan of the designs, but I do see you. I do see the effort that you guys are putting in. There's a lot of hate going on right now on Twitter against Insomniac, just everywhere, not even just Twitter, Instagram, whoever, wherever. There's a lot of hate going around, and I just wanted to say, Insomniac, I am such a fan of your content, right? The Insomniac series has consistently been my favorite Spider-Man storytelling in recent media, up until, I will say, the Venom arc was not my favorite, a little rocky, and I wish you guys left him in the symbiote a little bit longer, but I have so much respect for you guys and what you guys have been doing over the past few years, and I trust you enough to where I know you will make amends with what you may have maybe felt lackluster in. So let's take a look at the 4 new suits that we got for Peter. Of course, 2 are returning suits from the first game, and the last 2 are Kid Super and Collaboration skins, suits. So we'll be taking a look at them. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go down here. So first we have the Fluoro suit. Now this one also comes with all of them besides, I think, 2 come with, including Miles, come with style designs, and the other 2 are because they are more relevant to media, like the Spider-Verse suit and the animated suit from the Ultimate Spider-Man series. So we have these 3 different color variants for the Kid Super. Now this is with, I believe, I forget his name, but I believe he is some sort of race car, motorbike, or even F1 driver. So this is the original suit that we get here, and I'm not a big fan of it, right? I mean, if you know me, I love my suits very classic. This isn't very classic whatsoever. I mean, I think this, like, the spider is nice. I think the spider is nice. I do not like the helmet. I mean, I know one thing that's really cool is that the helmet does get beat up in a very specific way. You know how it's more randomized when you have the just the regular suit and the mask. But as you can see here, it looks like the mask and the plastic is cracked, which I think is a cool detail. But unfortunately, I'm just not really digging this suit. I never really like helmets on, like, I don't know where, like, this is, I don't know. And then let's change the suit style one. This is obviously a little bit of an homage to the Insomniac Spider-Man. We have the original red and blue color palette with the big white spider on the front and in the back. And a little spider up here too. I actually didn't notice that on the first one. Let me check that out. It's okay. But then we have the black and white one. Now the only difference about these is that the chest spider is all white, similar to the first design, but the original one, it is dark. So that's the only difference here. This is more of the symbiote variation. We'll be seeing that a lot more with some of the color styles, including one that I was actually very surprised by, and I'll be talking to you guys about. But here we have the Fluoro suit. This is the second one. It's more of the symbiote variation. Then we have the third one, which is just a pink and blue, which, I mean, I think, you know what? The suit health on this would actually probably be nice. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But overall, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. I'm really not loving this suit, and that goes for all the patterns. I'm just really not a fan of this suit whatsoever. Moving on to the Motor Chic suit. Now this one I know is designed by Rina Sawayama. I'm unsure who she is, but I remember her name. This one also comes with 3 different suit styles. We're going to select the first one. Now the first one, as you can see, it is orange. I thought this was a very, very light red, but it is in fact orange, which is pretty crazy because literally this section right here looks like it's a messed up basketball, right? I actually really hate this suit. The face, like, look where his eyes are supposed to be. His eyes are probably supposed to be like right where the wing starts in the second layer of the mask, and it's all the way back there. It just does not look very nice, but the rest of the outfit, I will say, would look nicer with a lot less, you know, of the web pattern. I don't really like that. Maybe just on the top part of the suit. The buckles, I mean, the orange coloration, I'm not really a fan of. I'm really not digging this one, and I know this makes it a little bit better, but it really doesn't. The blue is like neon somehow, and the red is actually really awesome. I like that a lot, but the design, just like, that's not Spider-Man. Here we have our symbiote variant, and then we have a really ugly brown and black variant, which I'm not a huge fan of. Which I don't know, man. I'm really just not digging this one either. I'm really not. I think I'm gonna give this one. Let's go back to the first. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10 as well. Alright, next up we have the 2 returning suits from the game. We have the Last Stand suit with 3 different color variants. Let's take a look at the original PS4 port. So this is the original suit that we did get in the PS4 Marvel Spider-Man game. And I wasn't a big fan of the suit. I've never been a huge fan of the suit. I don't see why Spider-Man would need to be swinging around in jeans and boots and a leather jacket. I think that'd be more than uncomfortable. And I don't really dig the no webbing on the mask. I think that's a very very unique thing to do with Spider-Man, considering the fact the only thing that is spider related now is the spider on the front and the back, which I will say the jacket would be nice if it didn't have the collar so much popped. And I don't like the button design that goes across the chest. I would much prefer buttons going this way or even a zipper. But I do like the jacket other than that. The gloves are alright. I mean, he doesn't really have a place for web shooters, but that's okay. But everything else about the suit I don't like. And then we have this Insomniac, this inspired suit. Obviously, we have the front of the spider looking white and the back of the spider looking white. So this is obviously a nod to the advanced suit. And they just make everything a little bit more bright. The blue is a lot brighter, and the jeans are a lot brighter, and they give them red boots, which I really don't like. I think they should have left them at brown or black. I think this looks a lot worse with the red shoes. I think that makes it really bad. But I'm super surprised to tell you that I'm actually a huge fan of this variant, because it's the symbiote variant, and the no webbing makes 10 times more sense than just a regular Spider-Man suit similar to this one with no webbing whatsoever. This looks 10 times better because the black suit doesn't have any webbing on it, and they even added the hand patches so you know that this is supposed to be a symbiote variant. We got the all black with a little, like, it's a little bit lighter, you see? Just a little bit lighter black in the middle than it is on the top. And then we have the white spider. He has dark jeans and dark shoes. And then we have the mask with the white eyes. I think they should have made the lenses white, but that's okay. I think it still looks nice because it's the symbiote suit. This is great. It reminds me a lot of the Eddie Brock kind of like undercover outfit when he has this type of jacket on with the symbiote logo on it because he's Venom. And then the last one, I mean, come on, bro. Like, what are we even doing here? I don't get this. This toxic waste looking Spider-Man. I don't like this. They could have done a Webman. They could have done a silver. They could have done like a dark blue maybe. I don't know. I don't really like this at all. The yellow is way too neon, and the green is it looks like a recycle bin. And there's jeans, like, oh my god. And then he has the Timbs on. Shout out to Timbs though. Those are fresh. Those are fresh. All right. Moving on to the last suit we got for Peter. Next for Peter, we have the Into the Spider-Verse suit, and it's a great suit. I mean, I was so surprised when this wasn't in the game to begin with, but it seems they didn't really fix the proportions. That was one mistake that they made. The chest is way too bulky in the back here, see? They didn't really change that, but I'm a fan of this suit. I mean, it's like a classic Spider-Man suit, and then you also do get the effect here with the suit, which is really cool. So you can jump and swing with the frame rate of the Spider-Verse movie, which is really awesome. And then one thing that is really cool is actually the facial expressions, because he is super emotive, because it is literally an animated suit. Like that is Spider-Man. Like that is great. But let's take a look at some of these facial expressions. Yeah. Very emotive. I love that one. He reminds me of the Japanese TV show Spider-Man. That's a great one. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great, because that's literally, it looks like the Amazing Fantasy. That's such a great look. I love that. Oh, man, that's great. And now he's tiny. Moving on over to Miles, we have the tracksuit on, because I love this suit, the black tracksuit. I also really love the white tracksuit. I don't know what it is, bro. You know what it is? This poisoned me so bad. Putting a little bit of white in a Spider-Man suit would have drove me nuts back in the day. But it looks so nice with the advanced suit. And then they made it nicer with this one. Oh my god. And then like this one looks great. Like that's great. Adding a little bit of a white tone to a Miles suit too. Never would have thought about it. But this one makes it look so good. Love that one so much. All right, but we need to move on to the new suits that we got, because we did get 2 Kid Super suits, and again 2 returning from Spider-Man Miles Morales. So 2 Kid Super suits. Only one of them is actually a collaboration. The other is a full Kid Super suit. So let's take a look at what we got here. All right. Did I ever show you guys the Fresh suit and the Hellfire Gala ones? I mean, you guys seen them. We don't really have to cover them, right? So this is the Metro suit. Now, the Metro suit, this is the one that is just Kid Super, right? I don't like this one at all. I didn't even rate the other ones. I totally forgot to rate the other ones like I rated the other ones. That's okay. I don't know why I rated them in the first place. I don't rate stuff. That's never been like a thing I've done. But this Kid Super one is... They almost had it. Because I like the pants, I like the jacket, I hate this little zip-up thing. I hate this sectioning on the head. I hate the weird colors that don't really... Like, they work with each other, but not the way this... I don't like this. And, yes, oh, come on, bro, I'm spoiling suits. This one does make it 10 times better, because it's solid black in the torso and not a bunch of different colors. And it just reflects the Miles Morales color scheme. This does make it 10 times better, but still not a fan of the pants or the zip-up mask thing. I don't like that. This one is cool. It's a nice homage to the classic Spider-Man suit. But, oh, I just ripped out my headphone. It's not the greatest either. And then number 3 here is just absolutely garbage. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, Peter does have one that's just, I mean, it's the fluoro suit. It has like a really, really vibrant blue and pink on it. That's what I'm thinking about. All right, moving on, bro. This one sucks. So next we do have the Ginga suit. Yeah, man. I don't like this one at all. I really don't. I'm sorry. The spider has... Spider has 10 legs. Spider on the back have 10 legs? Yeah. Spiders don't have 10 legs. They have 8. Automatic F for this one. Now we're giving it grades. This one does make it better because there's not so many colors, especially in the eyes. I think the yellow eyes ruins it a lot for this color scheme. Too vibrant of red, and that's like it's hurting my eyes to look at that red and blue together. Garbage. Garbage. Like, this suit sucks. I'm sorry. Then we have the first returning suit for Miles, the Uptown Pride suit. Now, I like this suit. I think it's a great suit, right? The problem with this suit, in my opinion, is that I think it's too similar to the classic Miles Morales suit from the first game to have another whole slot with 3 different color variants, because I understand there's pattern differences, and we have a couple little, like, I mean, this little band right here isn't gold in the original suit, and I know the textures are different on this band here, and then even on the cloth right here. I know the textures are different, I know the colors are different, but other than that, the suit is insanely similar to where it has it has its own slot. I don't understand why this couldn't have just been a color variant for the first one, And now we have 3 different other color variants for this suit, which is just... So we have 8 color variants for the classic Miles Morales suit now, which is, in my opinion, a waste. Especially when... I mean, this one's great. Don't get me wrong. I actually really like this one. When they look like this, which I think I would like this one if the red in the middle was a little bit darker. And then this one, which I just don't understand at all, right? Like, let's go to the classic suit. Like, look. It's the same. It's just the textures are different. And I understand, like, oh, it's just a color change. Like, it's not really a texture change. This would be added, like, adding a whole new suit. Then what do you call this? They're changing the pattern on this sweatshirt each time. I guess for 2 times, but they're changing the pattern. It's not just changing the color. They're changing the entire pattern for this suit. They definitely do that in another one. Let's take a look. Oh, let's go to Peter. Where is it? No, not that one. The Secret Wars one. Yeah, they're changing the different camo on the pants. That's a texture change. I don't know why they couldn't have done the same for the Uptown Pride suit. I mean, it's just we have 2 variations I will never use. I will use this one, and I might not use the gold one because I prefer the silver one. And with this, it's the same suit. It's unfortunately the same suit. Now we have the last one for Miles Morales. We have the animated suit. Now this is the one from Ultimate Spider-Man on Disney XD, right? I'm assuming. Anime looks great. It's cel-shaded. This is another one I didn't expect not to be back for the second game, but I guess we got it now, and I'm happy about it because it's a great suit. It does not have any color variants, but we can do the posing, and the facial expressions are very nice because he is animated, of course. Great. Looks great. Love it. All right. There are a few other changes to the game. I think one major one that I think we have to talk about, I know the other ones are just kind of like bug fixes and whatnot, but there is actually one more option in the game that we have to go find a crime for and test out. But before that, we do have to switch to Peter, and I gave him this god-awful suit. So let's go back to the Avengers Tower and change his suit. Actually, let's just go to the top of this one. I don't care. Alright, so let's change the suit. Let's do my favorite suit. Let's do, I mean, you know what? Let's do a red and blue suit for right now, just to show the option out, right? So, they gave us the option to change our parry and traversal styles, right? So, if you know, when you parry with a red suit, in the beginning of the game, you will do the Iron Arm parry. Once you get the black suit, you will do a symbiote parry. Once you lose the black suit, you will do a Iron Arm parry. But once you get the Anti-Venom suit back, no matter if you change suits or whatnot, you will always have the symbiote parry, right? Now for traversals, it's based on which suit you're wearing. If you're wearing a symbiote suit, you will have the symbiote traversal. If you have a red and blue suit, you will have the Iron Arm traversal abilities. They are now giving us the ability to swap that 4 different ways. So if you go to your settings, go to gameplay, go all the way down. It is after the newer tendril color one, Peter's parry and traversal abilities. Yours will probably be on default. Default is essentially how you have it, right? Whatever it's been set on. Suit means that it depends on whatever suit you are getting. So let's go take a look at my traversal abilities here. Now that I'm rocking the red suit, they are obviously Iron Arm traversal abilities. Now let's get some more swings in so I can get them again. Alright. Now let's go ahead and change it again. Let's go to Spider Arms. That's obviously just going to give us Spider Arms, but I can change it to Symbiote if I want it just to be Symbiote. Right? Now, you can't pick and choose. Right? If you want Iron Arms and for your parry and your Symbiote for your traversal, I don't think that's going to be possible. I think you just have to change all of them at once. I have mine on suit. Right? So, if we have mine on suit, let's go find a crime. Let's go do something. I'm really hoping a crime pops up so I don't mess up really bad by swinging really bad. Oh, there we go. Wow, I'm really bad right now because you guys are watching me. I'm trying to find a crime. I can't find a crime. This doesn't make any sense. That was a good one, though. You got to admit. There we go. Crime. Pro tip. If you like the, just because, I'm going to give you guys a tip. Swing steering assistance all the way down, but you hate the fact that sometimes you land on the ground. Just put it to 1. It's the exact same, and you do not land on the ground. No matter how low I get.
Here we go. Get Spider-Man.
Okay, someone needs to attack me.
We have to win.
So there are my iron arms as I parry. Now let's go to our settings. Go back to here. Let's do symbiote, and now let's have him hit me again. Oops. Was too early on that one. And there we have our symbiote arms. Pretty cool. And another thing they did add that I'm not so sure how I feel. I think I would have preferred it to stay the way it was or changed in a specific way is the symbiote surge for Peter, obviously. So before this update, when you symbiote surge in New Game Plus and whatnot, you would just return to the suit that you had on and not change into the symbiote suit. Now they changed it back. Now I'm obviously in my New Game Plus save. I return to my symbiote suit, and I don't really have a choice. And when I go to change my suit, it says Peter's suit cannot be swapped during this mission. Miles' suit can still be swapped. Yeah, so I have the symbiote suit for right now, and I can't do anything about it. And the reason I'm kind of lukewarm on this idea is because maybe they could give us an option for what suit we can pick when we are in symbiote surge.
Serious question, guys. Why?
They also definitely added, I mean, that looks cool. I mean, that looks awesome. But if I can change that from being the symbiote suit, which I like, to being the classic black suit, or if I'm wearing the web suit, oh my god, it looks great, and then go to the web black suit, or if I want the Insomniac suit and want to switch to the black suit, what if there was like a specific like button or whatever down here where it says equip back? What if they pressing, you know, oh, no, pressing triangle, what would do it? What if holding, if you held X or something, I'm trying to think of a way we could do it, it would bring up your system and you could select the symbiote suit, or you could press and hold for this one to be your symbiote suit, and it could be any suit, right? I don't know, man. I'm just thinking out loud. And yes, I did not get the golden gadgets. Why would I do that? I think I still need to get some abilities in this save, which is, I mean, not abilities, suit tech in this save, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, I still need to craft my... How do I get city tokens? Crazy. I still need to craft all my damage doubles. That's crazy. And I'm not doing... The golden gadgets suck. Let's be real. I'm sorry. Alright, I mean, that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, guys, I really can't wait to do a Let's Play for you guys. Like I said, I wanted to do it a little bit closer to the date of the DLCs, because maybe I can get my initial reaction to the DLCs when we play together, which I think would be really fun. But obviously, if worse comes to worse and we don't get the DLCs anytime soon, and I'm thirsty for content, I will start. So yeah, I was actually going to do it this episode, but I was gonna review the DLC, and then start up a gameplay, but I was like, maybe I should wait for the DLCs so I don't, like, I can do it back to back to back and not really have to, like, there'd be a huge pause in the footage and you could just watch me play, you know, all over when the game is, like, actually finished. But, yeah, so I think that's gotta do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think I really have anything else for you guys when it comes to superhero news. I mean, The Boys is out. It's doing great. I'm really a fan of this season. It's really funny, and, I don't know, maybe I'll give my review on it at the end. I was thinking maybe after Season 5 I'd do a little review on it. I know that's a little bit from now, but I think maybe hopefully we'll be doing something like this in the near future, where I could do a recap of the entire series and a review on it, because I kind of started The Boys a little bit later than everybody else. Like, I binge watched season 1, 2, and 3 earlier this year when I had COVID, and I wasn't there for the season 3 hype or all of that at all because I just wasn't really interested in it. But now season 4, I'm like, I watched it literally as soon as I woke up today, which was the 4th episode, and it was like, okay, now I have to wait a week, which I haven't done in quite some time since like a good Disney Plus Marvel show has come out, or I don't even know. But yeah, let me know. Let me know how you guys feel about this new update, and how you guys feel about these suits. I'm gonna give the entirety of this update a 5 out of 10. You know what? I'm gonna give them a 6 out of 10 because Insomniac, like I said, even though I'm not content with the content of this DLC, I am happy that you are still being able to produce something like this for us, considering everything that's been going on. And I know this is your way of saying, hey, take these, man. Right? Or saying, hey, this is all we can do for now, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it. And unfortunately, nobody is. Everybody is dogging you guys online, which I really apologize for. We shouldn't be doing that. You guys are doing great. I really love your guys' company and what you guys have been doing with the Spider-Man character over the past few years. And I mean, you have time to make up what you did. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of hate going on now that the Venomverse comic is out. I actually have to go read it. It's sitting on my bed right now. Because Insomniac Spider-Man, I mean Insomniac's Venom is like Harry Osborn and whatnot. That's getting a really bad rep on Twitter right now, and I agree. I would have liked the Eddie Brock story. I could have seen how you could have fit that in there, but it is what it is. I'm happy with what we got. This game is great. I play 30 minutes every night before I go to bed just to relax. I'm not even kidding. It's like someone like reading a book or meditating. It's me literally swinging around the city, stopping a few crimes, you know, just relaxing for 30 minutes. I love this game, right? And I can't wait to play it with you guys soon. Hopefully we get a little bit of an announcement to when the DLCs are coming so I can get my initial reaction and start the gameplay and the let's play before that, you know, airs, so we can have a fresh, like, real reaction to it. Because I really like doing that. And I sometimes, here's what I felt like the first time around was like, yeah, I could, but I really want to enjoy this game. It's gonna be a little bit of a hassle. I might spoil like the fun because I have to, you know, associate it with doing like an edit after this. But I mean, now that I have this little bit of a better system, you have a capture card, and it's a little bit different the way that I was doing it before. It could be a lot better. So I hope to do it sometime in the future. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Go follow us on Instagram at redhawk.media, and maybe DM us if you have any questions or concerns. Maybe you want to get involved and whatnot. So at redhawk.media, DM us. We will answer any questions you guys have to offer. I officially have resigned as the president. I am now just a standalone member of Red Hawk Media. So look out to the Red Hawk Media page for updates on new leadership and maybe who you need to contact for whatever need. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.